Now, for a long time, we weren't really very clear about what computers were. Everybody thought it was a kind of super adding machine and developed it as an adding machine. And after a while, we get so adept at adding up numbers and manipulating numbers that you begin to think, well, we can make these numbers stand for something else. And we make the numbers stand for, let's say, the letters of the alphabet. And we invent ASCII code. And suddenly we say, God, we were so stupid. We were so short-sighted. Why do we think it was just an adding machine? It isn't an adding machine. It's much more wonderful than that. It's a typewriter. And we develop it as a typewriter with a long feature list. Then we look at it again, and our number crunching ability has got a little faster and a little more sophisticated. So we say, okay, let's make each number stand for the elements of a graphic display, for pixels. And we suddenly realize, oh God, we were so short-sighted to think it was just an adding machine or a typewriter. It's a television with a typewriter in front of it. We've now gone to another iteration with the World Wide Web. Because we're now saying, it isn't any of those things, it isn't just a stupid television, it's a brochure. So we are developing it as a bunch of 1,000,000 brochures. The point to bear in mind is that it isn't any of these things. It isn't an adding machine. It isn't a typewriter. It isn't a television. It certainly isn't a bunch of brochures. But it is significant that each of these things which we previously knew about and knew how to use and knew how to work, adding machines, typewriters, televisions, brochures, we modeled in the computer. Because the computer isn't any of these things, but the fact that we are able to model those things in it tells us what the computer is. It's a modeling device. So, the message that I would like to try and put across to people as we develop the stuff that's going to go into this wired-up buffer zone that is gradually beginning to form, if you like, the next stage of our evolution, is don't build dead things in it. Don't build dead pages. Build living models. Thank you very much.